Okay, well, we're live,
Oh my
and
gosh.
we're
Hi, we're totally prepared.
we're ready.
We're totally ready
Set.
for chapter 45, The Stranger.
Oh,
That's what I was just looking up was the name of this Riverdale title. But hello, everybody.
Hey, hello, hey.
I'm Adam from Your Phoenix CW.
I'm Anish from the Morning Mess.
We just had a huge discussion off camera about a key part of this episode of Riverdale that we want to pose a question to you. And spoilers at this point.
Yeah, you know it. It's coming. It's here. Wow, look at us. And spoilers officially alerted. Okay, go for it.
So one part of the show, Betty finds out that Alice has drained her entire college fund, as well as probably, it sounded like all of her money. Mm-hmm. And that was Betty just lost it. So the question is,
Like, are you okay with that? Does that make sense? Is the mother entitled to do that? Or is Betty okay to be mad? Because if you were to ask me, Betty is 100, plus 100, plus 100% A-okay in being mad. And to be quite honest, if we're already talking about it, honestly,
we're going early.
Honestly, since we were already talking about it and that's what I wanted to talk about, Miss Alice, Miss Middle-Aged Alice, what do you think you are doing? Taking your child's money, your child, the one that hasn't made a single mistake this whole time. What about your other daughter who's out here making babies and doing all of this stuff well before she was able or capable of handling that on her own? Meanwhile, Betty is doing really well. She's literally solving all of the crimes in your city while still taking the SATs, slaying it, and then teaching, her dummy friend, I was about to cuss, I'm sorry, her dummy friend how to do it after he decided to run off and leave the city for like 5 weeks and come back after getting attacked by a bear and dyeing his hair. That rhymes. But anyways, Alice, how dare you?
Wow, we got an early honesty.
I mean, we had to get into it because we're already there.
Yeah, so
Girl, go ahead, I'm sorry.
So that's what we want you guys to. We want you to answer if you are you think Betty is totally out of line, exploding over this, or and Alice is right, or you think Betty is in the right to freak out. But this episode, we had a lot happen at the end of the episode. Hiram Lodge in the hospital. We were just talking about this last week because we said, wouldn't it be sweet justice if Hiram Lodge died drinking the blue cup, but he's shot and he's in the hospital and he's stable. What'd you think of that? And who do you think did it?
Well, I definitely don't think that it was Archie. Mm-hmm. I could say that much. I mean, so I've seen some of the previews and stuff in the commercials, and I remember because we're looking for Kelly Ripa, who's going to be coming on the show, right? We haven't seen her yet.
Right.
And the clips that I've seen of her was holding a gun. So,
do you think they'd introduce her that'd be quite the intro. Just boom, she shoots him?
But it is Riverdale.
That's true. My first thought was Fred Andrews. Because finally Fred Andrews has a man up moment and he's like, I will kill you.
I will. And his buddy FP right behind him that's my guy. Yeah. He did. What did he do?
Together.
What did he do? That. Yeah. Which actually makes me think, if not my whole ridiculous theory, I could see FP doing it and then that completely sabotaging his chance of being the sheriff. Thereby, when Hiram does survive this whole initial shooting, then FP's going to get fired as the sheriff and then they're going to get whatever they want to afterwards. Whoa.
That would be that would be the worst decision ever by FP.
Yeah, it would be. But I mean, it's also, again, it's Riverdale.
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that.
Could be happening.
Also in this episode, Archie, he's somehow become more frustrating.
How do you go from being frustrated as a redhead and then you come back with your regular brown hair and you're even worse?
But I will say this, in the comics, he is a very, very emotional, brooding character, to the point where you're snap out of it. You don't need to be this brooding all the time. So it makes sense for him.
Just take your shirt off.
And he's got
just take your shirt off. Really?
What'd you think of those bear claw marks?
Oh, honey, when the whole episode last time was that he got attacked by a bear, I was like, the gay writers were having a day. The twink got attacked and almost died by a bear. I'm living. I'm living.
What else happened? Veronica and I almost said Charles Melton, but Reggie in real life.
Yeah.
But also on the show. What do you think of that couple?
Well, Veronica, I mean, girl, listen, you're very complicated. And honestly, here's the thing. Reggie stuck by you, whereas Archie ran away from you.
Archie's is too much work.
Oh, my God.
I don't know why I haven't asked you this yet.
Oh, okay.
So, if you were, let's do Archie, Reggie, or Jughead, which character would you date in real life, and which person would you date in real life?
Ooh, I think on the show I would date Reggie. In real life, I would probably get with KJ.
Interesting.
Which is why Archie is so frustrating because I live for KJ. He's such a dopey, like, "Are you guys?" And then he like plays a prank on everybody on Instagram story. I like that. I like a little dork, but not an emotional, frustrating, annoying. Woe is me, you guys. Like, I messed up the whole city, and I'm just gonna sit here and cry about it after I messed up the city.
And then finally, I want to get your thoughts. The Gargoyle King is
Tallboy.
Who? Tallboy?
Yeah.
Who? I didn't even recognize him when they were pulling up the mask. Like, I'm supposed to be surprised. When they pulled it off, I go, it's going to be... Wait, who is it? Who? Tallboy. Why Tallboy? Penny Peabody would have been a better one.
Ooh.
Blossom, the new Carlton Blossom. Who's the new...
I know who you're talking about, right. See, that was...
Clifford and... whatever.
The thing is... Claudius. Thanks, girl. You want to shut... Okay.
Anybody would have been better than Tallboy. What if it was, like, Fangs?
That would have been everything.
Or, like, Sweet Pea or somebody in the...
It would have been, like, the only thing is that once it was revealed as Tallboy, all of my thoughts and ideas, like, completely vanished because for a long time I was like, the Gargoyle King, I just really assumed it was Hiram. Like, I just really thought he was going to be out there and doing the thing.
Well, that's what I think they were banking on. Okay, so
girl, you should just be in this. I don't know why you're not in this.
The theory is that Hiram is setting up other people to be the Gargoyle King.
So join us.
Trying to get Avis to join. She's got a lot of thoughts, but she won't. But I think what they were banking on was you expected it to be Hiram. And they were hoping that the reveal of Tallboy would be like a... But it was Tallboy.
Right.
He was such an afterthought. He wasn't even like that big of a character.
He wasn't, and even there, it was just kind of like...
Principal Weatherby. That would have been a good one.
Oh.
Thank you. Me at Adam_Waltz, and I will be your writer for season 4.
Do it.
I'll be a ghostwriter. You know, just pay me in layers.
At Writer Rass. That's what it is, right? At Writer Rass. Hit him up. We could use some of this.
That would have been a twist. And then you could have actually... Anyways, that's the episode. Final thoughts?
Final thoughts was, I mean... I thought it was a good episode. We talked about this again before we went live. The only thing is I wish that we stretched out the Archie being dead thing just a little bit longer.
Felt like a very season 2 episode.
Yeah.
All right. That's Riverdale Recap Live. Leave your comments below. He's Anish. I'm Adam.
Yeah, that's what we do. We recap Riverdale.
That's it.
And we do it live. Hi.
See you guys next week.